Welcome back to your number one stop for PSO2 New Genesis and MMO news. And today, we are talking about the new Cinquem weapons coming into a New Genesis on February 16th with the Darkfall expansion. And yeah, we ended up getting some information about exactly how the weapons are going to work, since they are very different than a lot of other weapons we have got inside of New Genesis as of now. And also probably some tips on what you need to do to prepare for the brand new weapon, and as well as a brand new armor set coming from Dark Falls. But before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells, and let's get into it, shall we? So real quick, if you wasn't aware, the February update site have officially launched. I will have a link in the description to that, because this is listing everything coming in February. But the main thing we're going to be focusing on here is, of course, is the Darkfall invading with the brand new 5-star rarity weapon and armor here. So, of course, this is going to be tied to Darkfalls here. So, let's go ahead and get into that. We already know about, of course, the Origin Quest and whatnot. But let's discuss the Cinquem weapons here. So this is going to be all brand new, a set of equipment coming in here with a 5-star rarity, and supposedly they supposed to be fairly decent and at least fairly on par with relics. So if you are someone who is still trying to get your hands on some relic weapons, you will have a better shot of hopefully getting something that almost as powerful, if not equally. But there is something very interesting with the weapon that going to become another grind here. So let's go ahead and break down the stats as far of actually unlocking a potential, because this is not going to work like all the other weapons inside of New Genesis. Sadly, the picture that they have listed here on the website is not exactly the best. So let's go ahead and download the picture and enhance it. So obviously not the best quality, because of course the preview images are super tiny on the website. One of these days, hopefully we can start getting high web pictures. Is that too much to ask for, Sega? Come on, please. Anyway, but we can still make out what exactly is happening here, which is, of course, tied to what the requirement is to unlock potential, elite potential 1. So we don't exactly know what the other potential is going to require. I have a theory, which we will get to in a moment, but the main thing here is going to require 150 proton scales to actually get your hands on to any unlock the force potential. Of course, you can go ahead and get these inside New Genesis now from, of course, mining areas that you can get your hands on. There is another way coming up, which we will talk about, which don't really help, but we will still cover it in a moment. But let's go ahead and break down the requirement for this. So you're going to need 150 of these, which is very much insane, since I'm pretty sure I probably got less than 20 at that point. And yeah, you might need to start farming these. But nonetheless, for potential 1, we are going to be getting an 18% to potency increase. Resonate? I don't know. I can't make that out fully. But then again, I guess HP. So whatever exactly that means, as well as recovery and reduce PP. So ideally, hopefully that means we're going to get our PP back faster, and hopefully not you nearly that much. And then consumption by 1% of the number of distant weapon and unit augment up to 15%. Once again, not 100% sure what exactly that means. I'm guessing what, pretty much bump the augment like 1%. I don't know. Maybe I'm being dumb here. But nonetheless, that is pretty much what we're going to be getting from potential 1. And of course, like always, we will have, more likely have, multiple upgrades coming up. The question going to be, is it still going to actually require any more proton scales? Since I know a lot of people have been talking about how more likely the net one's going to require 300, and then maybe 500, and then of course getting into like X cube stuff. But we will have to wait and see if we're going to get to that degree of grind. But nonetheless, this is going to be a whole thing trying to get the weapon up to snuff here. Will it be worse trying to actually grind these out appeal to just buying a relic or hoping for a weapon to drop in the relic series? we will have to wait and see on that one. I get eaten on it, I guess. And also to unlock the full potential is going to require 50,000 Meseta. So obviously that weapon gonna probably easily gonna get into probably the 300,000-400,000 Meseta range to actually get it fully upgraded. And of course, don't you forget, everybody, we also gonna be getting a boost to our plus now, so we can actually go up plus 50 in all upgrades here. So yeah, hopefully with that, as well as the augments, I have a feeling we're probably going to be looking at probably a quote to 1,000,000 Meseta, if not a little bit more, to fully upgrade these weapons. Once again, that will be up to you if you guys think this is worth it or not. But nonetheless, that is pretty much what's happening for the new weapons. I'm still excited for these because at least we're going to have some type of grind, but I don't know. I feel like this is also going to be extremely deep. And who knows? I feel like for me, more than likely, by the time I actually have the weapons upgraded or have the item to upgrade it, we will probably be already on to the 6th weapon, especially with how quick some the roadmap that we got for this shield is happening. But nonetheless, we will see about this. So hopefully it will be something that won't be that bad. Since I do know the new rank 3 origin quests are going to be dropping some, as we can see here from, once again, a horrible screenshot. One day, Sega will get that right. But nonetheless, at least we do know the origin quests are going to be dropping 8 proton scales for doing these, at least for this origin quest. Hopefully that means all origin quests are going to be dropping a handful of these. But as you can see here, they do have a side note saying the scale is for doing it the 4th time on your account. Since this reward of the actual proton scale will be account bound. So for all we know here, by doing the origin quests without the Darkfall one, will be multiple where we'll just drop it constantly. We are looking at, as of now, what, 4 to 5 origin quests at 8 scale a pop. So that only gonna equal what, like 40-ish scales out of 150. Outside of Darkfalls, these scales are gonna be very, very hard to come by by doing the origin quests. Don't get me wrong, they are helping, but nonetheless, this still can easily probably take like multiple weeks, because I'm not 100% sure if you can actually buy scales. More than likely not. Once again, someone in the comment probably let me know about that, if you can actually buy or sell these. If we are stuck to just drop weight and farming, oh, the grind is coming for that new weapon set. But outside of weapon, we are going to be getting some other stuff as well. We do have confirmation here about a 5-star armor, or welding armor, coming in here with the Fortzats. I guess how to pronounce, once again, probably butcher that to hell and back, but that is the new armor set coming in here, and no information on exactly like stat wise, but we do got a little bit of a snippet here. So let's go ahead and couple that with this saying there is new 5-star welding armor, including the Zatsets or Zan, whatever it is. Armor hitting the whack. Each of the powerful pieces of armor will increase the potential of melee range technique weapon, and also increase AP and PP just the right amount during the battle in Origin Quest of Dark Falls to get the drops. So we know elite what they're going to be doing. We just don't know the percentages of this. So hopefully it will be actually some good armor. Ideally it should be, but once again, we will have to wait and see. And then, of course, all that little bit here, we do have an introduction of some brand new augments here coming in as well. And as you can see, this is, once again, not exactly the bet when it comes to actually seeing this on the website. So with the power open, new window, and zooming, let's go ahead and look at what we're going to be getting here. For, of course, rank 1, which, once again, we will probably have up to 3 here. But for the very fourth version, we are going to be getting a 8P plus 10, PP plus 4, and then potency of plus a 125%. Not describing with weapon or I get class or anything. So I guess you're looking at this of just in general. We're going to get a plus 1.25%. We will see if that actually going to unlock on everything, or is it going to be something specific. But then again, you know, at least looking at it with the very first level of this augment, it don't look that bad, all things considered here. So I'm interested to see what level 2 and 3 actually look like. But nonetheless, we will be getting these as well. And there we go. That was pretty much everything we know about the new weapon and armor and augment coming in on February 16th. So we only got a few weeks to prepare for this. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to try to farm up some of the proton scales and also figure out exactly how many I got, because I honestly do not know. And hopefully be ready for the item when they do start dropping. Once again, don't know the actual drop rate, so we don't know if there's actually more well or come more common than relics. We will have to once again wait and see. But hopefully we can get our hands on the fairly easy, especially with seeing how much of an uphill grind it's going to be for actually unlocking all the upgrading potentials and everything. But nonetheless, hopefully you have found that video helpful. If so, make sure you do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells so you can help me keep mispronouncing names inside of MMOs. And with that, if you want to go ahead and support the channel beyond all of that, which would be highly appreciated right now, feel free to check out a membership below by hitting that wonderful join button for a low 99 cent, get you a whole bunch of stuff, as well as coming on over to patreon.com/Macon, so you can be like all the wonderful folks. And thank you all for the support. And with that, that would do it for me, and I will go ahead and see you all in the comments.